What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another gameplay video where today I have a game where I played Red Shanks and I was up against the new black-yellow Teach deck, which is really strong and annoying, but we got some great new cards and a great new strategy. So if you enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to check out duelvoyager.com, which lets you save replays like this one that I have here. So I got to go second, which I was pretty happy about, but they played down a 1-cost Vasco shot before passing it over to me. And on my 2-Dawn turn, I don't really have anything else to do besides play down my Rockstar, but I really love this guy on the field. He truly is a Rockstar. He's able to protect any of your characters from being KO'd just by discarding a card with 6,000 or more power. So it basically lets you have free blocks and also just keeps your big bodies really safe. So he throws down a few cards and then attacks, so I just use my leader to protect myself. So I have 5 life cards still. I'll have 5 life cards for a really long time. Now he uses his full lead and discards a card to add 1, and then on my turn I have 4 Dawn, so I just attack right away, get a card out of his hand, and then I throw down my 4-cost Shanks, which is another really great card because he's able to convert some of my bricks or 1k counters into 2k counters. So he throws down a 4-cost Katarina Devon before attacking me, so I use my leader to lower him to 5, and then I use my blocker to just block it. So I am feeling pretty good about this already. He only has a few characters on the field. He already basically looped himself a few cards in his hand, and I'm just going to keep attacking him for 5, and he takes this one, and he's able to search a 8-cost Teach, which is pretty annoying, sending the other ones to the trash. But I play down my 6-cost Law, and then I just pass it over to him. And so for 7 Dawn, he has his Shiryu in his hand that he plays down for 6, and he discards 1 and then puts a Vasco shot on the top of his life, and then he puts 1 onto his leader. And so I'll do the same thing I did last turn. I just lower him by 1 and then I block it. And right after that, he attacks with his Katarina and boosts himself to 7 because he's able to copy my Law's power. So I just give him a 2k. I probably should have just used my Shanks effect. I forgot that I kind of could use both of them in one turn. He's just a really good card. So I just use my leader and attack over his Katarina, but he uses his own leader's effect to redirect it into his Doc Q just to KO it, so he's able to draw 1 and then KO one of my characters, which was pretty annoying, honestly. I really wanted to keep him on the field because I make great use of that card. But I attack over his Katarina as well, and then I throw down an Uda to grab another 2k counter, and then I throw down my Lucky Roo, and I discard my promo Shanks because I wasn't really going to use him right away. I don't even know if he plays a lot of blockers. He just redirects a lot of attacks. So I was hoping to find something else. I was pretty happy with the Ben Beckman and Law that I was able to grab off the top there. Now he plays down his 9-cost Boa to add another life card to him, and he makes me take my first life card. Oh no, what will I do? I use my leader's effect and stop his leader again. And then he attacks 8 into 7, and so I just use my Shanks to discard this Law, treating it as a 2k counter basically. And yeah, I'm still feeling very good. My board is completely intact. I have 2 blockers. I have some big attacks coming. So I go 7 into his life, and he's able to use this trigger to boost himself to 7,000 for the rest of the turn, which is definitely really annoying. But I do lower his Shiryu, and then I stack some onto my leader and attack into him, and he directs it into his Vasco shot, so he's able to basically do the same thing that he did last turn. And he rests my blocker though. But with my last 6 Dawn, I play down my Ben Beckman, and I'm able to play down the 10-cost Shanks, so I'm actually able to attack over his Shiryu. This time it's definitely getting through, and now I have still 2 blockers active. I have my other blocker that's rested that can turn anything into a 2k counter, and I have my Shanks lowering everybody by 1,000 power. So I was feeling very happy about that. But he uses his event to throw down his 10-cost Teach, which negates my Shanks, my 10-cost one, and makes me take a life card as well. It's such a broken effect. It's like a way better I Am Whitebeard. Like, what is this? So now he attacks 7 into my blocker Shanks. So I just give him a 2k. Again, I probably should have used his effect, but it's okay. And then I use my blocker here to protect my Law because he's just a bigger swing. And I need to get something off of the field for the next character that I throw down on the next turn. So I might as well just get rid of this blocker and keep my 7,000 power swing. So once I attack him, I lower his Teach by 2,000 power. And of course, he's just going to take this and draw another card and rest my Shanks again. So I just attack 5 into his life to get a card out of his hand before I throw down my 10 cost Shanks, and I attack 12 into 9. So he redirects it into his life, which I forgot he could do, which was really annoying. So we got the Katarina. He's able to draw and play something from his trash. But I'm still pretty happy with how I'm looking. Now my other Shanks is online again, so now all of his characters are being lowered by 2,000 power, and I still have a blocker on the field, so we're just going to see what he does. But he just throws down the Borsellino, so he's able to have a blocker and another life card, and he attacks 7 into my Shanks blocker, so I use his effect to lower their leader by 2,000, and then they attack with their Boa, and I was pretty surprised because they just scooped it up, but I had a massive field, and even if they got the Shanks off of my field, I was just going to have so many attacks into their life with my 10 cost Shanks and even my Law, and I was probably going to just throw down this Ben Beckman on the next turn and get rid of his Borsellino so he wasn't going to be able to block with it. And with just a few cards on the field and only 2 in hand, there was very little that he was going to be able to do for the rest of the game. So this is the list that I was playing. I just have a ton of blockers and a ton of defensive cards to get myself as healthy as possible into my 10 on turns, where I'll then just be dropping all of my Shanks and hopefully just obliterate them, because this promo Shanks can stop them from using any of their blockers, which is just so powerful when you already have a few of these characters on your field. So they're just not going to be able to do anything about your attacks, and they're going to have a really hard time attacking into you, because you can also just keep dropping these blockers and having tons of defense while you still stick these bodies because of the new 5 cost Ben Beckman. This guy is just so fantastic because he lets you play up to 2 blockers on the same turn that you're dropping one of your 10 cost Shanks. So how can you even compete with that? Plus you're lowering all their power with this guy, as well as your leader's effect, and you can use your 4 cost Shanks to lower them as well. So it's just really fantastic, and you can even just have more defense by boosting yourself up to 7,000 power. So it's just going to be extremely difficult to attack into you. Let me know what you guys think of this list in the comments below, and if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And again, if you're wondering what I'm playing on, this is duelvoyager.com. It is the best place to play One Piece online. You can save and share replays, you can spectate live matches, and even unlock alt arts like the Shanks that I have here. If you want to play in an online tournament, I host one every single week, so go ahead and join my Discord for that. But anyways, if you're still here, you're the best, and I'll see you guys next time.